It's an absolutely great day to have a great day here. I just finished watching Bush Dragons. I'm not talking about your dad's like favorite 70s backroom film, Cameron Hanes' bear hunt from this spring. It's a great little flick. Check it out. I am switching bows. So we got that up next. Okay, so this whole bow switching thing isn't because I don't like bow tech or I wasn't happy with the bow I had. I actually love that bow tech, and what's changing for me or evolving is I want to shoot more year round. And my idea at first was, hey, I'm gonna go target bow, hunting bow, I'll just convert it. But when I look more at the grand scheme of things, I would rather shoot a target bow year round. So that got me thinking, and I called the mad scientist on the phone. Hey Josh, what do you think about me building a hunting bow? And Josh's like, oh, that makes sense to me. I'm into it. As I'm super lucky and I recognize that I'm kind of spoiled. And Josh is pretty supportive of this habit. This is like a 3, 2, 1. What do you think about a Hoyt? Josh's like, I was thinking about a Hoyt. This all kind of happened spontaneously, so it was funny that Josh and I were both aligned that I wanted to try and mess with a Hoyt. This bow, I dig it. When I first saw the battleworn finish, this was something that caught my eye, and fortunately they had one in the shop. So we're building it. It was built.
You want a one piece? So some positive things to point out about your Hoyt products. One, they're always really well balanced. They're well engineered, they're well designed, and balance is really important to an engineer for sure on these designs. There's a ton of machine work. They probably have the most elaborate machine work out of just about any bow manufacturer. Lots of cuts, lots of extra mass taken out everywhere you can to still have rigidity, yet they'll never sacrifice accuracy in their bow. Hoyt has traditionally been about one of, if not the most accurate bows. Opportunity to talk. Do it. Hey, look, color options.
Oh, that's sick.
What's up?
Snug as a bug.
Yeah, your limb will just inside it.
Snug as a bug in a rug.
Couldn't get any closer if you wanted to, baby.
I like it.
Woo! This cam system's in its second iteration. Works phenomenally well. Pivoting module, 2 different modules in it. But it's super smooth. The number one thing that I get out of people when they're trying bows is they think this bow feels like it's less weight. We carry these in 80s. Because it feels like it's less weight. It does have your front mount Picatinny and your rear mount Picatinny, so it integrates all those cool little features, and they do have their own quivers that allow you to get really tight to the bow, very similar to Matthews, but they're actually adjustable, where Matthews are just fixed and here they go. This actually has adjustment to it, which is pretty neat. We actually took the extra extenders off here because you weren't going to need them, and it allows you to kind of pinpoint exactly where you want to put this quiver, and with 2 little wing nuts, just whoop, comes right off. Sleek. Clean, simple. Looks like somebody don't gotta do any more work. Look at that, son. It's a really cool system, and I think they have the best integrated back bar option. Every bow that they make now has some sort of hole or place to mount this little back bar that doesn't hardly weigh anything, and it's not very big, and it sits inside the pocket. A lot of really good stuff going on here. They're a pretty awesome bow. Tim's gonna check it out.
And guys, I'm gonna hunt with a Hoyt 34 this year, and it's basically because I've tried Matthews, I've tried Bowtech. I'm a fan of both. I like making entertaining videos, but when I do give you my opinion, I want to offer a good opinion. So I wanted to round it out, try something new, try something like a Hoyt, and I'm excited to shoot this thing. But we're gonna go kick it to the range, and I'll tell you about some of my favorite features after shooting it a little bit. My first favorite thing about this bow is the grip. As I've shot more and more, it's become known to me that I really need a grip that something I can feel and evaluate. So the first thing we did was rip off the plastic grip that came with it, and it's left with the riser, but the riser is actually money. Like I dig it, so I like the grip on the Hoyt. Okay, so top to bottom, let's go through this thing really quick. I put on the Hoyt one-piece quiver. It basically sticks right tight to the bow, and to pop it off, you just wing nut it, pop it. So it's simple, slim to the bow. This thing's pretty cool. I gotta shoot it more to know more about it, but this is the CBE Trek Pro Micro 3V. It's got 3 blades that stack one on top of the other, and it's a 3-pin slider with the Picatinny mount, so everything's tight and right here. And then check this out. So this sight tape, actually a metal sight tape, actually goes from 20 to 130 with my speed here, which is pretty awesome. It's the first metal sight tape I've seen range out past 100. So shout out to CBE. Hamskea Epsilon, pretty tried and true. Have run it on all of our bows recently. Podium stabs. Guys, Josh made a update of his previous stabilizer. They're simple, 15 inches out front, a couple ounces on the front, 10 inches out back. And I've got like 6 ounces out back, and I had to kick it out pretty good to the side, but that does balance the bow really nice. One more thing, and probably the final thing I like about this, is they do have rubber all over it, and I think the rubber does keep it quiet. If I'm just comparing my Bowtech to this bow is pretty dang quiet, which is important to me in a hunting bow. I really dig the finish, but I also wanted the longest bow I could have and still hunt with. Length usually means stability, and as I've shot longer bows, I just find like they hold nicely. I kept the stock string on here. This is the first time I've kept a stock string in a while. I'm kind of curious to run these strings, get a couple hundred arrows through it, and report back to you. But so far, so good. Guys, that's Lucas.
Happening.
He's helping today. Let us know how the footage looks below. Lucas helped shoot a lot of the B-roll today, so shout out to him. Let's wrap the video here. I wanted to just tell you guys I'm gonna shoot something new, try something new out. Kind of a last minute decision to make sure I had a hunting bow set up for this year. I have a really big hunt coming up, and I wanna make sure we're all systems go, everything's dialed. We're chasing down that road to 100,000. It means a lot if you'll subscribe to the channel, helps me out a lot. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this style of video. We'll pull a couple arrows and we'll wrap it up.